Welcome back to our channel. In today's video we are going to be taking a closer look at all the internal walls. Now in the last video we had Callum out and we got absolutely loads achieved. We got the ceiling done, we got all the walls done, but there's still a lot to catch before the plasters come in. We've got the angles to do around this window here, we have got the angles to do around the bifold, we have got the dwangs to do in the internal wall. We're going to put some pads in to catch because it's going to be a utility area, so when we screw our units in it's going to be super easy. We've got the back slat through to make good and sheet and glue all the repairs around that. And we've also got this internal wall here to form an opening. That's not been built yet because I want to get all the sheets through the back of the house so that that's not in our way, and it'll just make so much easier. And we also have the French door slat through to repair and make good, ready for the plasters coming next week on Monday. So we've got 2 days to do it, and also tomorrow we've got the electricians coming and they're going to do their final fix. Well, but 90% of it until the plasters come. And the reason why we're bringing them back before the plasters is just in case they make any mistakes in the walls, or if any cables aren't in the right location or anything, they can be moved. And also due to the fact of availability, sometimes it's not ideal bringing the electricians back to do their second fix before the plasters, but it is what it is, and it's just how all the other trades have scheduled in all the other jobs around it. So that's a bit of scheduling and background for everybody when you need to take things into consideration. So without further ado, let's get cracked on. We're all set up, we're ready to get into the video. Okay, so the way we're going to do this today is we're going to start at the very back of the property here, doing the slat through, and then work our way right through forward, ticking everything off as we move through out and work our way right through to the bifold. Should be the end of the day. So Stephen is going to be the cut guy and I am going to be the fixing guy and fixing everything into place. We're going to work in tandem and get it done as fast as possible to obviously correct standard, but working in pairs just shows you how efficient you can be. Just bought it. 1800, 1805 you can cut it. Just add 5 mil on. Just saw it. Probs get you just to hold it right. That side, go you go up the stairs. What are we doing, sorry?
Green.
Have we fixed it at the bottom now? I didn't move it, did it?
Nope.
Right, we've completed this full wall, so this room is basically done apart from obviously the internal wall. I'm just about to do the dwellings for this, right? But we're going to do the dwellings for this a little bit different, and the reason why we're doing it a little bit different is because we're using 4x2, even though the wall's built out of 3x2, and we're going to put our dwellings this way, opposed to the regular way that we do it like that. And the reason why I'm doing it, and the reason why I've set up a laser on the line, is because that will be the height of our base units, because this is going to be a utility, and that's going to give us a good fixing to the wall with our base units, and it saves us using any plasterboard fixings or anything. It's just going to speed up the job. So you're always thinking about the next trade, even if it's not you, and it's like getting a kitchen company to do it, just think of them, put pads in the wall, they'll certainly appreciate it. Just like when we put pads in the wall when we did the radiator pads underneath the windows. And speaking of the windows, Stephen is doing the ingles around here, so that's going to be all pretty by the end of the day. And then he's going to move on to doing around the bifolds. While he's doing that, I'm going to do the dwellings, and then we're going to build a small wall here, and then start to build off the wall here before finishing off the last internal wall. Lots to get through. We've got this afternoon and tomorrow morning to get this done. Let's see how we go. What? I don't think that stud's been nailed, look. That stud's not even been nailed at the bottom. What a bunch of idiots. And the Statue of Liberty started shaking a fist. Blows my head if it wasn't scaling. The nails! Just in case what you're all wondering why I'm putting additional dwellings in here, it's for the larder units and for the shelf. There's going to be a shelf above the utility. So at 555, 560, 555. This is me just cutting the sheet to height. Yeah, even if you want to just go, see if you just go right along here. Yep. My mate chose a burglar. Is the next size. Oh, it's tight. Beautiful. Right, last wall of the day. I'm just going to build it as one on the floor, and then stand it up into place, sheet it, and then we'll go up the road, and then that just leaves the kitchen bifold. The bifold ingles and that last piece from the French doors to do tomorrow. So we're on to a winner. Just remember, if you're doing this, make sure you take the thickness of the bottom plate and the head plate. of your stud size. I prefer building internal walls like this, just standing them up. This is the way they come when you do the timber kits. All the walls come built. Bang bang! Move over you cheeky wee monkey. The amount of times I've done that and nailed it to the floors, uncountable. And we'll just put this stud in the centre now. 700, so half of 700 is 335. Sorry, 35, not 335. Right, now we just need to get a plumb that it's in. And it's nice and tight, but we need to move it over. Let's see if I level there. Knock up them out. Beautiful. Nail her up and we're up the road. That's another reason why I put the dwangs in earlier. Bring your sheets in, back tomorrow, we're going to finish the rest of the internal walls. The level of detail we are going to here, by the way. We're doing sockets over the other side of the wall, but we want to be perfectly level all the way around the room. So what we've done is we've set up a laser. Here is said laser, and then we've got it half on the sockets here. My big fat butt's in the way, right in the screw holes. So when we go over this side and do the last socket, it's going to be nice and level all the way around. For the multi-tools, just giving the tools a right good clean because we're finished all the roughing stage. We just have the finishings to do after the plaster's been. All we need to do is skirtings, facings, hang 2 doors, fit a utility, which is a really small utility, literally 2 units in it. So all that to come up, which is really exciting. Ah, my finger! Fucking hell, man, just go in. The box, there we go, sorted. Good thing is we're done here, we already dust the plasterboard dust, man. Hate that stuff. Plasterboard is not my favourite job ever, man. Never is. Just having a good reset before going on to the other job, because we know where everything is, everything's clean, everything's tidy. Taking it into the van, taking it into the next house we're going to. Well, finally finished the construction stage of this project. We are just going to give you a really quick house tour of around everything that we've done, because we're just waiting for the plasters to come now and the builders to come back and do their superstructure. So remember we did these bifold doors, they got fitted. Come on in and have a little look. So this is going to be the dining area where we've tied into the existing kitchen with no damage, I must say, and we've cleared out all the existing laminate flooring, got the floors both level with tongue and groove flooring, so we're going to be putting nice new laminate flooring right through this. We've got a lovely big window here. It is letting in a lot of light, even though you're just looking out onto the retaining wall, it's still good for ventilation. Come in here and you'll see this little utility. Now this is looking pretty good. The sparks have done the second fix pretty much. They've got a couple of wires, don't worry, none of these are live. Over here we're going to have a washing machine, dryer, 800 base unit, 800 base unit, and this is going to be a really cool little utility room where we can just literally, the customer can close the door and leave all the dirty laundry in there, and then that is such a good place to keep it all and all your detergents and stuff. So we'll go through the kitchen, we'll go through the property, and we'll go have a look at the back bedroom. So this downstairs room that we're in just now, I think the customer's thrown about a couple of different ideas where we're going to have wardrobes here or a cool bookshelf, but we're not sure yet. So we've done the slat through. Remember, this used to be a big massive window, and we cut right through the property and we've made it all good and made it all pretty with our plasterboard. And you can see this is going to be a new home office, which is a cool little snug right at the back of the property. We heated all the walls, we insulated all the walls. Again, the sparks have been, they've got their sockets in place, light in place, and we're just waiting for the plasterers. So in the next episode we're going to be covering plastering, the superstructure, rough cast, and much more. So please stay tuned. Thank you very much for following along. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.